either as like a gift, a financial blessing, a partnership, a move, a relocation, like just some sort of shift in general that's going to completely switch your perspective on something. And I feel like it's going to switch your perspective on love, especially is what I'm getting right now. And also on the way that you receive in general. Something is about to come into your life that is genuinely going to sweep you off your feet. That's the energy that I'm getting, you guys. Okay. Like this thing is going to sweep you off your feet. And I feel like your feet are battered and they're bruised and they're tired and exhausted for walking down this like treacherous path of life that you've had to walk down, and all of the battles that you've had to overcome, and all of the trauma and all of the heartbreak and all of the suffering. And it feels like your feet are exhausted, like they're dainty and they're weakened from this journey that has been your life, the accumulation of your life and the lessons that you've had to go through. And it has not been an easy walk. But the image that I'm getting, I'm seeing you like just on this path right now with feet that are blistered and bruised, and you're walking very slow. And then something just comes, something divine, something made of magic just comes and literally lifts you and picks you up off your feet and carries you. Let yourself be carried at this time, because I feel like your angels, your guides, whatever. And if you don't like normally resonate with this stuff or believe in this stuff, that's okay, babe. But just know that you are so energetically supported at this time of your life. And the universe wants to carry you through this next chapter. They want to carry you off of this path that you're walking down and bring more ease into your life. And I'm just getting this vibe of being swept off your feet, okay? You are about to be in a feeling that feels like relief, that feels like an overwhelming sense of awe. Do you know that feeling when you look up at the stars, okay? Or when you see the northern lights, or you see a beautiful mountain, or you see something big? For me, I always get in a state of awe when I see things that are very grand, because I feel like when things are very big and like on a physical sense, it just reminds me of how minuscule and insignificant I am in the best way possible. Like when I'm staring up at mountains, it just makes me feel so small and so insignificant, but also so significant, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know. There's just something about being around grand things, like really big things, that just puts me in this natural state of awe. I'm just hearing like you are about to be in a state of awe. Something is coming into your life. It could be a gift. It could be something that comes in this month, you guys. I'm not even talking like months down the line. Okay. I'm talking you have been doing the work and getting yourself to this point where now the energy is picking up, and everything that you're attracting on a spiritual level, because of who you become on the inside, because of your morals and your values and how you show up in the world, how you treat other people, how you treat animals, how you treat bugs. I just heard, like how you treat nature in general. I feel like you're developing more of a deep love for nature. You could be feeling really connected to trees, to the earth. I'm right there with you, babe. My trees, I love my trees. But it's like Mama Earth has been calling to you, and I feel like you're starting to respect the earth a lot more. You could be someone that littered in the past, and you recently are like, you could never ever litter. You even probably are someone that picks up garbage if you're ever walking by and sees it. But I just feel you having this deeper respect for like I was gonna say mundane, but just very like elemental things, like our basic things, our basic foundations of things. And I just see you honoring it and falling more deeply in love with it. And you don't even realize that the way that you're vibrating on an energetic level right now is bringing something in so fast to you that is going to resonate with the energy that you're putting out in the world. Okay. All of that respect that you're giving to the trees, to nature, to the stars, when you look up at them, to the moon, you are being more like intentionally conscious with the way that you perceive the beauty of the world around you. And because of that, something is going to come into your life within the next, like I'm hearing days, weeks, this month. It genuinely, please keep me posted, you guys. It feels like something is going to come in and is going to reciprocate that feeling that you keep projecting out onto nature, that feeling of awe, of beauty, of, what's the word I just heard? I hope it comes to me, you guys. Sis with a W. I don't know, I lost it. That's okay. You are about to receive the same feeling that you continue to pour out onto everyone. Even I'm hearing like coworkers and stuff. You have no idea that the way that you even just interact with humans on a daily basis, the way that you show up at work, the conversations that you have. I feel like you have had some very deep conversations. There goes the lights, babes. Sorry about the lighting. Don't worry. I feel like you've been having some very deep conversations with people, like coworkers, people that you interact with, even a stranger that you could come across. But it's like these very deep, meaningful conversations where you don't even realize the significance that comes with your words and your presence and the way that you show up in the world. And I'm just seeing that you have been like pouring out such loving energy, such beautiful, positive, radiating energy in everything that you do. This is a reverence. Why did I just hear reverence? I don't know what that means. I'll have to look it up. But you just keep pouring. Actually, I'm going to look it up right now because I love when this happens. I love words. You guys, when I was a kid, I literally used to sit there in my room and read the dictionary because I just love words. See? Spirit, this is why I love these moments. This always happens to me. I'll think of a word that sounds so smart and I don't even know what it means. And then I look it up and it is exactly what I'm thinking. Ugh. Reverence, deep respect for someone or something, okay? This is the energy that I'm getting. You have this reverence for the world, for nature, for people. It's like you might be somebody that in the past, maybe you never really even liked people or your relationship with people was very conflicting, or you even question within yourself, like, do I really even like people? Like, I feel like you're somebody that loves being alone. You thrive in your solitude, and it's because people don't have the chance to pour and project their own energy onto you, so you can kind of protect your peace. And maybe in the past you self-sabotaged a little bit because you protected your peace a little too hard, babe. That's why we are right now from Spirit. Spirit's like, listen, they love to be alone. They love to be alone. But it's like to the point where maybe in the past Spirit like tried to pull you out of that because you were almost falling too in love with your isolation and your hermit mode. Because the thing about you is the world needs you. I've been speaking about this to you and I will continue to tell you about it. But the world needs you because of the way that you interact with others. This is what I'm saying. You don't even realize that you being out in the world in a day genuinely creates this domino effect of healing, okay? Whether it be just how you interact with the earth and the beings around you, the animals around you, the trees, the people, like there is something that you're doing every single day without you even consciously aware of it. It's just who you naturally are and the energy that you like emanate off of your body and your being, your presence. Whenever you walk into a room, I feel like you could walk into rooms where there's so much tension and dense energy and just like fogginess and haze and confliction and just heavy energy. And as soon as you walk in the room, your presence alone makes everybody let their guard down almost. And people are like, whew, okay, it's not so tense in here anymore. Like you're just this walking medicine. So I feel like because you're in your little isolation phase before, which you were doing fine, you're protecting your peace, but you protected it a little too hard, okay? To where Spirit was like, no, we're not going to let you stay in isolation for the rest of your life. We actually need you in the world. We need you to continue to show up because when you do show up and you do step in these rooms, it creates this domino effect of healing for not just you, but for every single person that you interact with, okay? And I'm just getting this energy now that all of this stuff that you have been pouring out without you even consciously aware of it, because every way that you show up in the world, every single day, whether it be just you walking into a grocery store, okay, you saying hi to someone, you complimenting someone, you could be complimenting a lot of people recently or strangers, or just taking the time. I feel like I heard this thing that was so beautiful and I'll never forget it. And now I will never, ever not compliment someone if I feel like I want to. But it's like, don't deprive someone of that compliment. Like if you feel like you have something to say, if you like somebody's outfit, don't not give that to them. Do you know what I mean? If you have the opportunity to give that to them and all it takes is you being brave enough to spark up a conversation with a stranger, then just do it. Force yourself to do some uncomfortable things, because you have no idea how just you opening your mouth and complimenting that one person could completely shift their whole entire day, which shifts how they interact with the people in their life, and then shifts how they interact. Like, do you see what I mean when I say it? It creates a domino effect. You are a walking domino effect of healing. Wow. Do you even realize that, babe? It's like you step into rooms and you literally, I'm just seeing this ripple effect in the world around you. And something is about to come into your life, okay? I don't know if this is love. I don't know if this is a gift in some sort, but something tangible. I'm not just talking about up in the ether. I'm talking something tangible this month is going to come in to show you exactly the energy that you're putting out into the world to basically replicate that and give that back to you, because that is what you're deserving of at this time, my love. And I was just talking about how things take long in the earthly plane to catch up to us, especially when it comes to manifestations and all of that. The energy that we're putting out, it's going to catch up at a later time. You know, things are not so instant. So I feel like all of this energy that you have been accumulating your entire life, but especially this last year, the way that you have been showing up in the world is so completely different from how you used to show up and how you used to interact with things, how you used to even perceive things and think about things, to the point where now what is coming in for you is going to be an exact representation of who you are, of what you stand for, of the beauty that exists within you. Because you're not only noticing the beauty that exists within you, but you're noticing the beauty that exists all around you. And that is so beautiful. I'm just getting this energy of like relief. Something is going to happen that's going to put you in a state of awe and a state of relief, okay? And this is going to feel like all of the weight that you've been carrying on this big, treacherous path and journey through this thing called life. All of that weight is about to be lifted off of your shoulders, and you are about to be picked up, plucked up by the universe, by source, by God, whatever you believe in, and placed in a predicament that allows you to rest your tired limbs, to rest your feet, your legs from having to walk, from having to travel down this path and down this journey, okay? Something is going to happen in your life that's going to show you exactly who you are and be an exact representation of the energy that you're putting out into the world, okay? And if this is love, I need you to understand something. You are going to receive and experience a love in your life that is nothing, I'm saying nothing like the love that you experienced before, okay? You guys, I always get self-conscious, or not even self-conscious, just like worried when the light goes out, because I'm like, who is going to watch this video? Look at this video quality. But I feel like even me just continuing to film like this is pushing through my own perfectionism. This is just a side note, but I'm just saying, I hope that the lighting is okay and you guys are good. Anyways, the love that is coming into your life is going to be a love like nothing you've ever experienced before. And I'm not saying that you haven't experienced true love, because I feel like whoever I'm talking to, you have experienced love. You know what love is, okay? Loving another person. And I feel like this love, all the love that you experienced in the past, it was a love that was meant to teach you things, okay? So you could have experienced very karmic relationships where a lot of shadows were brought out to the surface, where you both triggered each other to act in a way that was darker, or just your shadow selves were really pulled out with each other, okay? And this was not for no purpose. This was for the healing of the both of you, and this still was love. So when you look back on those partnerships and those relationships, know that love was still existing there. But when I'm telling you, you have new love coming in, it's like a love like nothing you've experienced in the past. This is not a love that you're meant to. We're always going to be meant to learn from love, okay? So I'm not saying you're not meant to learn the lessons from this love that is coming in, but this love is not going to revolve around evolution in the same way that it did in the past. You guys aren't going to be triggering each other with your shadow selves, but I feel like you're going to be triggering each other with your higher selves. Wow, that is so beautiful. It feels like in the past you triggered your partners because you would both trigger those shadow aspects within you to come out. And then you guys would deal with each other's shadows primarily. But this feels like this love that you're stepping into is going to be a love that draws out your higher selves. And the reason why I say this could be triggering is because you probably it's probably uncomfortable. It's going to be a bit uncomfortable for you in the beginning, at least, because it's like you're moving into a secure attachment style. So when certain situations come up, you're going to like almost expect them to go how they were in the past, or like arguments or conflicts or communication. You're going to be like, okay, wait, why am I not fighting this person like I used to? Why are we actually talking this out? So it just feels like it's going to be a bit uncomfortable to get used to such a secure way of being with a partner. And that's where the triggering is going to come in. But I feel like this love that's going to come in for you is going to literally make your heart expand and explode in a way like never before, babe. Like, I feel like your heart is going to, you haven't even felt like, this love that's coming in for you is going to make you feel what love is in a new way that you can never even conceptualize feeling. I'm talking like fairy tale shit. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Like, genuinely, it feels like whoever you are, and this is why I never settle for anything, because it feels like you know in your head and your heart, and this could be something that you like feel intentionally, or like you've consciously thought of this, but you're like, I am meant for like a fairy tale type love. If you've thought that thought, please comment and let me know, okay? Let me know if that resonates. But it feels like, you know, you're meant to experience a love that is genuinely like the movies. Like, not a love that is like dark and grim, but a love that is bright and beautiful and passionate and safe and secure. And it feels like this love that could be coming in for your life, into your life, is a love that helps your inner child feel safe to exist. Ooh, it feels like whatever this thing is that's coming in, if this is love, if this is a gift, if this is whatever it is, it's going to, like, you're going to instantly know it, because, and this is what I just heard from Spirit. This is how you know that this is the thing that I'm talking about. If you get this thing and it makes your inner child instantly go into a state of safety, okay, that is exactly how you know that this is the thing, the gift that is coming from the divine. You are about to be put in a predicament where your inner child feels so safe to exist, to be childlike, to be playful, and to not worry about being so hyper vigilant, but to just exist as their beautiful, innocent, pure self. Okay. So really allow yourself to, and if you're in a relationship right now, this could just mean that your relationship is going to expand and reach this level. Okay. This new level of growth that you guys have yet to experience with each other, or maybe you have experienced it, but it's going to amplify it. If you're single right now, this is love that's coming in for you, okay? And if you're somebody, Spirit, I feel like you're calling me out right now. Why is this me? This part might be for me, and maybe it's for somebody else out there too. But if you're somebody that has a hard time with, like, anytime you hear about love, you're like, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I want nothing to do with it. It's maybe like a piece of your heart is still a little bit closed off to the idea of love, maybe based on things that you experienced in the past, or it's just not something that you even want to think about at this time, because you're pouring so much energy into yourself, into your career, into your life, into who you are. And maybe a piece of you fears getting lost in love. Maybe in the past you were somebody that was easily lost in the hands of love. You lost yourself. You didn't know who you were. But I'm just hearing this love is not going to be about losing yourself and having to find yourself again. This is a love that's going to be, first of all, I did not know this was going to turn into a whole ass love reading. What the heck? When the heck did this happen, Spirit? I've just been yapping, and now I'm sitting here thinking like, wait, have I been talking about love? What is going on? Anyways, I can't help it. That's just what was coming through, okay? I just feel like if you're in that state where you're not open to love consciously, but your heart yearns for it. We all yearn for love at the end of the day. Like, we can tell ourselves all the stories we want about how I don't want love right now, I'm focused on myself, da, 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 da. Every person wants love. That's what we were made to experience, okay? Every person wants to be able to find a connection, okay? But I just feel like this is not going to be a love that you lose yourself in, babe. And this is going to be a love that helps you, inspires you. Ooh, that's what I just heard. And I just seen 1923. I feel like this love, I feel like whoever you are, you were the inspirer. You are always inspiring other people. You are always leading other people, guiding other people. You are the trailblazer. You are the people the person that people look up to. Like, you are the one that has always inspired your partners in the past, or like pushed them towards healing in some way, or whatever the case might be. It feels like you were the inspirer and you've yet to be inspired in partnership. That's what's coming in for you, love. That's exactly what's coming in for you. Finally, you're going to be with somebody that genuinely inspires you, that you're not the one looking up to yourself and leading yourself. This is a partnership that you're going to allow yourself to be led. And I say allow yourself to be led, okay? You have to work on not trying to always lead, because I feel like whatever you experience in the past, sorry, I'm swinging this thing around. Whatever you experience in the past, you kind of became very hyper independent and started, maybe you had a lot of masculine energy, whether you're female or male, just a lot of masculine energy in general, always wanting to lead, because I feel like whoever you are, you do things right. And you just want to get it done how you want to get it done at the end of the day. You know what I mean? You're like, I got a system, things work for me, this is how I'm gonna do it, I don't need nobody's help. That's who you are, okay? But I feel like that is something that you're really being pushed out of and being pushed to heal right now. It feels like Source is like telling you, we know you can do it. It's not that you can or can't do it, but it's about allowing yourself to be led sometimes, okay? Allowing other energies to be able, like, don't deprive people who you're with of the chance to also have their own experience and their own leadership. Do you know what I mean? And I feel like this is something you have to consciously work on. If you're so used to being the leader, you have to like intentionally let yourself take the seat sometimes. Take a seat back and just be like, you know what? Why would I constantly step up? We all know I can do it. The lights, baby. We all know I can guide. We all know I can lead. But why would I keep depriving this person, this other being who's also just trying to figure it out, of the chance to step up and find themselves too? Do you know what I mean? So that just came through. So allow yourself to be in the energy of being led at this time in your life, and just start practicing it with little things. If you know you can do something, but somebody wants to help you, let them help you. That's the whole energy that we're stepping into, this divine feminine energy, being able to receive, okay? Stepping out of doing, and being there for everyone else and everything else, but we're finally stepping into the energy of, you know what? I know I can do it. I know I'm a boss. You are a boss, whoever you are. I'm here to tell you, you are a boss, and we all know this, but let other people learn to be bosses too, okay? Because we want everyone to evolve. 22 as I'm saying this. So don't deprive people of their own opportunity to find themselves and to find the leader within themselves. This took a motherfreaking turn. How the heck did we end up on love, spirit? See, and this is something I gotta work on too, because the way anytime I watch a reading or anything and they say anything about love, I'm like, nope, I don't want to hear it. Click off of that. I want nothing to do with it. So clearly I'm being forced at this time of my life to also heal from that. There goes the lights. So if this is you too, babe, just know we're in this together. We'll get there, but I did not expect that to take that turn. Anyways, I love you so much. I hope this resonated. I know it did. And if it found you, it for you. But, yeah, I hope you guys have a beautiful day. I am just taking some time to chill out and to just exist and to just be. You know, it's crazy, you guys. And I hope me saying this, I'm saying this to inspire you and to let you know what is possible out there. But genuinely, I genuinely don't think there's one thing I prayed for that I haven't received at this point in my life. And I'm in a point right now, especially with this journey. This was my biggest, deepest dream in my entire existence. This is all I ever wanted to do when I was a kid, be a YouTuber. Like, that's it. That's it. And I put a cap on myself. So now I'm like trying to learn to dream bigger, because I feel like now I'm like, wait, what? How did I get here? I'm like actively living my dream life, not to mention getting a job at a tree farm, which was such a gift from Spirit. A tree farm? Are you absolutely mother freaking kidding me right now? And then not to mention getting laid off at the same time that I start a YouTube channel and I get approved to be monetized. And now all of a sudden I'm laid off for the winter and I don't have to work. And all I've ever wanted in my life is freedom of time, freedom to just create, freedom to just exist and to be and to pour into what I'm passionate about. And it's literally happening right now. And I'm in this state of awe right now, this state that I'm telling you about. So I just know if you're watching this and you've aligned with me in this path, I wouldn't be telling you this for no reason, okay? This wouldn't be coming through for no reason. It's because this is coming through because you're about to be there, babe. I'm telling you right now, you are about to be there. Something is about to happen and it's going to give you tangible proof. It's going to show you that you're exactly where you're meant to be. And you've been exactly where you're meant to be. Okay? And I'm so passionate about this because I love you with everything inside of me. Everything inside of me. I love you guys so much. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. I have big goals and big dreams, and yeah, if you feel called to subscribe. But I'm so grateful. I cannot even believe that we are at 45,000 of you beautiful little babies that I just want to squeeze and eat and put in my pocket and take home with me. Do you even understand how much love I have for you? Oh my God, you guys, I was literally reading the comments this morning from the last video and I was bawling my eyes out because the way you guys all shared your stories about like not wanting to exist anymore and also experiencing that feeling and just having so many people share their experiences just really shows me how connected we all are and that we're not alone in it, even though it feels so isolating sometimes and lonely and sad. We're not alone. So many of us are experiencing the same thing. So I'm so grateful. Like, we're building a family. Do you even realize it? And this is a long video. So if you made it to this time, okay, at the end of this video, what should we comment? What do I feel like today?